Hi folks, just about to cross the Rajasthan-Haryana border back into Haryana, and we are driving the Nissan Magnite today. This is Nissan's competitor in the subcompact SUV space. This is India's most competitive and most happening car segment. It's most fastest growing. People are buying SUVs. None of the subcompacts have 4x4, but well, they all look a bit chunky. I wouldn't call the Magnite a crossover by any stretch of imagination, but this is priced a bit lower than the average SUV would, and it's got a nice driving position. It's something I really like driving. But the first thing you notice about this car, which I really like, is this nice big digital information display in the instrument cluster. It's got nice big lettering, and believe me, as my eyes are getting weaker as I grow older, in old age I'm finally old, while I don't need reading glasses, I very often take my glasses off to read. So this is very nice and easy to read, easy display, attack, fuel gauge, trip meter with everything. It's very nice, very easy to read. Wireless smartphone integration, again, very nice, very useful feature indeed, because you can use the USB to charge another device. What else do we like? I like the switch gear, I like the displays over here. It is rotary, it's not a touch screen, but there's nice digital displays. The start-stop button, like the driver, is down here, a bit weird. Lots of storage space up front, lots of storage space in the rear. Nice comfortable car to sit in, nice comfortable car to drive. I'm not really going too fast on the highway right now, obeying the highway speed limit. I mean, what's wrong with me? But in this car, the speed alarms, both visual and there is no visual speed alarm actually, there's just an aural speed alarm, and it's quite quiet. I just crossed 80 is the limit or 90 is the limit on this highway. All quite nice. What I don't like about the car is I don't particularly like the feel of the steering and some of the plastics over here. But that said, I don't think this will be a very super premium car, and because it will not be a super premium contender in the segment, it's nice. It's nice in that sense. You are giving a lot of premium features though, like the JBL speakers over here. The steering controls are well laid out, unlike earlier Nissans where you had the phone controls over here, down below. If you've driven a Duster, you know what I'm talking about. On the whole, quite nice, quite useful. It's taken care of some of the issues that I've had, say on the Kicks, which is clearly a left-hand drive car that was converted for a right-hand drive market, and you can make out by the fact that the footwell was so tiny and cramped with the pedals. On the whole, fairly nice. I mean, went to Neemrana from Gurugram, which was about almost 100 kilometer drive. Got an average of about 14 on the highway with the CVT, which isn't bad. The engine has about 100 PS. It's a very fast and responsive engine. I mean, just go down and there we go. It's fast and responsive. Like all turbo petrols, it's very nice to drive. And I think with turbo petrols coming to dominate the segment, I would expect turbo petrols to also come in from many of the rival car makers over here. Nissan's problem has never been one of product, frankly. I mean, even the Micra was a good product, the Sunny was a good product, the Kicks actually wasn't a bad car at all, other than that footwear issue. But Nissan's main problem has been one of sales and service. Recently I picked up a Kicks 1.3, you can see that video elsewhere. When I went to the showroom to pick up the car, I did not get the feeling that it's a showroom I would go to spend more than 10 lakhs on a car. And that is a very negative thing. And of course I'm doing this to overtake on the wrong side, because no trucker on NH48 wants to drive in either the middle or the slow lane. They will all drive on the right hand side lane, and we are a right hand drive country, which is the fast aside the failure of the FASTag system at toll gates, something maybe the Ministry of Road Transportation and Highways under Nissan Magnite should look at. Back to the Magnite. Is it last chance saloon for Nissan in India? Yes, I think Nissan has to make the Magnite a success. It has all the ingredients to make the Magnite a success, but I don't know if it will, because you see, at the end of the day, you need a good and dedicated sales team. You need proper showrooms. You also need demand to be climbing. I don't know if demand will be there sustained in 2021. Many people have spoken about how car sales are back in 2020, but a lot of that was because of the depressed market in the first half of 2020. So many people who wanted to buy cars around then are buying cars now. There were some nice offers on, and there were some nice products as well. So Mr. R.C. Bhargav of Maruti Suzuki came out recently and said that he did not know how the market in 2021 would play out, nor do I. But it's going to be a big year for car launches. Of course, Renault, Nissan's alliance partner, will be launching a car in this segment, which is going to be the Kiger, which is the Magnite, bit more Renault. And unlike the Duster and Terrano, at least Nissan Renault are playing with their design again, which is a good thing. Would I buy a Magnite? Interesting question. I don't know. Again, I don't think the Magnite is going up against the Sonnet and the Venue. Definitely not the Sonnet, which is another league. The Sonnet is maybe a class higher than everything else in the segment. And you can make out that the way the interiors are. Definitely the higher spec models of the Kia Sonnet. Even the Venue with the turbo engine, the Venue has a diesel engine. It depends on pricing. I might, but the Venue still is slightly more premium. What the rivals of Nissan, particularly Maruti and Tata, have, and even the XUV to an extent Mahindra as well, have going for them is they have a slightly superior dealer network, and dealer experience is slightly better. And that is why, you would look into this segment. So yeah, that's it for me on the Magnite. Thanks for watching.